Hello.
I just dropped my book.
Jeez Louise.
I know.
Different strokes for different folks. We were just talking about that.
Except if it hurts somebody.
Except if it hurts somebody. It sounds like lyrics to a song.
We should write a song.
Let's write a song after this show. We'll put a band together called the Archies.
That's literally the book that I just dropped.
So this is comiXology Live, where we talk about books that came out this week. We talk about what books we're excited about. And we don't talk about books that don't excite us. We just throw those in the trash.
Well, sometimes we accidentally drop them. But we're going to pick them up and talk about them later. Hello!
Yallo. We had a big week this week.
What did we do?
Real big week. Stranger Things 2, I just finished.
Oh.
You didn't finish it?
I mean, I probably will, because, like, you run out of stuff to watch on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, look, guys, I'm sorry. I don't care about Barb. I don't care about it. I just don't.
Poor Barb.
I don't care.
She gets murdered. The internet wants justice. And you said tough S to Barb's corpse.
I got bored and I stopped watching. I forget what episode I was on.
Admittedly, I didn't really like season 2 that much. Did you watch the Stranger Things interviews? No. Didn't they do like a Talking Dead type show with the Stranger Things?
I mean, I have a lot of thoughts about the media surrounding Stranger Things.
They're like babies.
They're babies. It's super exploitative. It creeps me out to see them being like paraded around Comic-Cons for photo ops and like autograph sessions and stuff. They're like 13.
Probably warps them for a good long while.
They're too little. Hi,
Warped.
Eric. Hi, Brandon. Hi, Louise. Hi, Mike. Hi, everybody. Andy's here.
Couldn't stand the Goonies, Andy.
Yeah, I think a big part of my problem is I have no nostalgia for the Goonies. Like, I don't care about any of that, really.
I feel like my brain just short-circuited.
Well, good.
A little bit. I'm not going to judge, though. This is a judge-free zone.
It is not. You ban people for less.
I've never judged anybody on this show, ever. Mm-hmm. Especially Lou. Mm-hmm. Never. This is a big week. We have comiXology Originals. You ever heard of this?
Once or twice.
comiXology Originals are books that are only available on Kindle and comiXology. And they're also available in comiXology Unlimited. Just like $6 a month in the U.S. only. And you can read like 10,000 books. Thor's Hammer is
Where
not...
is the ban hammer?
Thor's Hammer is in here. You probably stole it from me, so I couldn't ban anybody.
I can ban you with a Hulk punch.
There's a gif right there. So, you ever heard of A Christmas Carol?
Yes.
How about Scrooged with Bill Murray?
Best movie.
Dickens' Christmas Carol. Harvey Kurtzman, who founded and started Mad Magazine way back before it was like in the magazine format that it is now, he wanted to do something like more serious about Dickens' A Christmas Carol. And it was in like the 50s. Mm-hmm. And so he like started to like pitch a graphic novel to publishers saying like, I want to do a serious adaptation of this as a comic book graphic novel. And everyone pretty much laughed him out of the building. They're like, get out, loser. You do Mad Magazine.
I'm fascinated by that too. Like, I wonder why that is, because you would think that it would be such a reliable like seller every year. People, you know, it's like a tradition. You like read A Christmas Carol with your family, and you know, having it as a graphic novel, you could like little kids could feel more involved, and I don't know. I just like it doesn't make any sense to me why it wasn't popular.
It's wild, and if it had gotten made, it would have been like the first graphic novel ever, because the term like the idea of like a comic strip in that format didn't exist.
It just blew their minds. They couldn't process it.
That's probably why they told them to get out. Their brain started to hurt, and they're like, "Please get out my brain."
Is that how they were?
So, comiXology Originals, we have... So, eventually...
We didn't... Well, maybe. I can neither confirm nor deny that we pulled out a Ouija board and, like, contacted Harvey Kurtzman to, like, figure things out. Maybe that happened, but probably also he left about 50 pages of his original idea thumbnailed.
Yeah.
One of those two things definitely happened.
You decide.
Yeah, so we got some really great creators on board. Shannon Wheeler, Josh O'Neill. Slim's pulling it up on his tablet here.
Gideon Kendall
on art. Yeah, so look at that.
Try to get the glare out of here. So this is only available. You can get this on comiXology. I mean, it's gorgeous. Like, I can't do it any justice on here, obviously, with the the panel grid doesn't show. But if you're at all interested in a book that's, it's not, it's for everybody. It's a fantastic adaptation of the original work. I was hesitant. I was like, I'm not sure if I'm in the mood to read Christmas Carol just yet, even though I love Christmas.
It's officially
my best
Christmas.
Time of the year.
Starbucks said so. It's officially Christmas.
But I really enjoyed the adaptation. It's so well done. There's some really cool back matter that shows the original thumbnails from Harvey. There's a backstory about how it got made, and then there's some sketches.
Or rather, how it didn't get made.
Yeah, for those kooks that said they didn't want a graphic novel. So that's available. It's like 150 pages. It's only $2.99 right now as an introductory price. And if you have CU, you can just read it right now. You don't have to pay anything. So go get it.
There you go.
I loved it. I'm going to read with my son next to the tree by the fire.
Aw.
Maybe I'll heat up some chicken nuggets for us by the fire.
Too far.
Some nuggies. Maybe the honey batter nugs.
No.
When was the last time you had honey batter chicken nugs?
Literally never.
What else did you read this week?
Oh. Runaways #3 is out. Look at that. That's Carolina. She's so pretty. Love her. So, Carolina goes to Pomona College because she's a badass. It's really hard to get into Pomona College, you guys. It's like a really good school.
I've never even heard of that school.
It's one of the Claremont colleges in Southern California.
I'm a dullard.
What really impressed me about this is, and actually it like hurt my heart a little bit because
I didn't even know you had a heart.
there's like scenes of the exteriors of the college. I didn't go there, but I've been there. I actually did some research there for an exhibition that I worked on when I was an art historian.
Can you push
back
up
in
your
the
glasses
day.
too?
Yes.
After you say that?
But hold on, I have to find this beautiful shot of like the outdoors. Of course, now I can't find it. Anyway, Chris Anka and Matt Wilson do the art, and they just, they're so good at capturing like what Southern California lighting is. It's kind of just a little bit more yellow, a little bit more diffused. I feel like Southern California lighting is like an Instagram filter, you know? And I'm sure it's the smog. I know. Okay, I get it. But it makes for some really pretty pictures. And this is one of my favorite scenes where like they all go visit Carolina at her dorm with old lace, and her neighbor's like, nope. Don't know what that's all about.
Sing it.
No, you sing it. So in this issue, it's written by Rainbow Roll. Gert has been brought back to life by Nico and Chase, and she's like, we got to get the band back together, and so that's why they go find Carolina, and Carolina's like, I'm college now. I'm happy. Like,
bro,
I don't know about this. And then like they've got they got to find Molly. They've got Victor's head. Like right now, the team, they're just kind of trying to like rally the team. Yeah.
Just remembered that I did research there too, one time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I stayed there and did some research for a study for my thesis.
What was your thesis about?
Fried chicken. And its uses.
Oh, there it is. There's the scene that I wanted to show you guys, where it's like you got those mountains back there, and like the colors, it's kind of orange, and the green isn't like too vivid like it is on the East Coast. Just really beautiful.
I love the East Coast.
Really beautiful.
Don't you, Lou? Love the East Coast?
West Coast equals best coast. It's right there in the rhyme. I
Port of Earth.
This one Brandon wanted you to read, right?
Yeah, Brandon hit me up on Twitter. I'd already read it before Brandon hit me up on Twitter. Just FYI.
You guys were like mind melding before the show?
There was a mind meld, like in Stranger Things.
Oh, I missed that episode.
You probably thought it was super boring. Port of Earth comes from Top Cow. Let me set the stage for you, if I can. Aliens.
Good job.
Land on Earth. And
look at those aliens.
That spaceship. I love the art of this book, honestly. And they're actually like they call themselves the Consortium. They call themselves the UN, pretty much, of the galaxy. Mm-hmm. And
are they like P.S. Earth? You guys are messing it up big time.
Well, I mean, it's inferred that we're fouling something up. Okay. So they're like, listen, we can give you some technology in exchange for us making a port like at your seaboard, because all our ships and technology are powered by water.
Nice.
So let's make a deal.
Nice.
They don't want peace or war. They pretty much want like a business with us.
No, are you telling me there's space capitalism? Because I don't think that I can handle that.
If you don't like regular capitalism, Lou, you're in for a horror show. Space capitalism. So they make this port. Ships start coming through. But the aliens start to make it ashore. They're not like allowed. They set up ground rules. Like aliens are not allowed to come out of the ship. They're not allowed to interact with human beings.
That's some very cool art.
That it starts to happen a little bit, and people are like, starting to ask questions. Like, is this the right route for us? Should we be working with these aliens? Is the loss of life worth it? And then, like, you start to get into the kind of, parallels where, since the technology has expanded so much, outdated technology is happening, and these start to get these kind of like rundown towns where people are living because their jobs don't exist anymore. I really liked it.
Too soon.
Yep. Court of Earth, Zach Kaplan, Andrea Moody, and Vladimir Popov. I don't think I've ever read anything that they've done before, but I do love alien invasion.
The art is really beautiful. The color palette is super edited and thoughtful, so I definitely am going to check it out.
Waystation meets MIB, Men in Black.
Nice.
Did I tell you I watched Men in Black 3 recently?
You did not.
It's actually really good.
Oh, yeah?
Men in Black 2 was junk. Hot junk. What else you got?
Oh, well. The one that I dropped.
Oh, gosh.
Please hold.
Andy says Coyotes #1. Also, I didn't have a chance to read Coyotes #1.
It's on the list.
It's on the list?
Yeah.
It's on the list.
My necklaces are all tangled up now.
Oh, boy.
I know.
Throw them in the trash.
The Archies #2. Yay! With a very special guest appearance by a really cool band that it's on the last page, so I'm not going to spoil it for you, but I'm a fan.
Now, the Archies, is this the Riverdale universe, like it's from the show, or is this unrelated to the show?
I mean...
Or does it matter?
I don't think that it's definitely not the Riverdale from the show. I think that it's probably more closely tied to the, like, Archie comics universe, but I don't know if it's, like, happening... I don't think it's a continuation of the main Archie title.
Could you just watch, like, Riverdale a little bit and get, like, into this book?
You'll know who everybody is. You'll know who everybody is, yeah. So Archie has a band with Jughead, Betty Veronica, and Reggie Mantle. Now, I'm sorry to say that Reggie is wearing a Blur t-shirt, so I don't know if we can be friends anymore.
You don't like Blur?
Team Oasis.
Oh, boy.
But, yeah, so basically they have a band, and it's called the Archies, because they're super creative with names, and they're going on a tour, and Veronica is just putting it all on her dad's credit card.
Oh, boy.
And then...
Not good.
It gets canceled while they're in New Jersey.
Ugh.
And they're stuck in New Jersey. Excuse you, Andy is banned. Andy is banned.
You got rid of the hammer. We can't ban anybody. Okay, we don't have the power anymore.
We're now Hulk banning. Boom.
Poor Andy.
I know. I'm sorry, but Team Oasis.
I don't have any judgment. Oasis has like one song that I've ever heard.
No, Blur only has one song that's good.
I could say the same about Oasis.
Oasis has many songs.
Wonderwall? Is that Oasis?
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I know.
There is also a Riverdale TV canon comic that is out today, I think, actually, Andy. So thank you for that before you were banned. Anyway, so they're trapped in New Jersey with no money, and their gig gets canceled.
No.
And then the lead singer from their favorite band shows up and is like, I was looking for you guys because this is the Archie universe, and that happens here. So they play...
A set?
They play a show.
Together. They just jam?
Yeah. And then another really cool band that exists in real life shows up, and it's very exciting.
Do they also jam?
I don't know yet. We'll see.
Is that a thing bands really do? Do they, like, get together and jam? Like, they all just play instruments together at the same time and just make magic?
I mean, probably. I was never in a band. I just, like...
Would they be called the Loos if you're in a band?
That would be a cool band name. Although I think that, like, in the UK, a loo is a toilet, so that actually would be horrible. Maybe. It would have to be, like, some kind of, like, horrible punk band.
The Toilets.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll just call that the band.
Yeah, grunge is good too. I like grunge. Although I feel like the grunge that I like, people always judge me for because
Pearl Jam, one of the greatest bands of all time.
I mean, sure. Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that kind of just agreement.
The Jam.
The Jams.
The Jam. Yeah.
The Jams.
In any case, if you like music and you like Archie, all right, Andy, that was a good pun. You're allowed back. I would actually love to see Paul Weller play with in a Jam costume with the holograms behind him.
Who's Paul Weller?
He is the singer from the Jam.
Really?
Yeah.
I think one of my favorite musical artists just went on tour with Paul Weller.
Yeah.
Lucy Rose. Look it up. Just trust me.
What else did you read?
You want to talk about getting into a jam? Batman Lost.
It's a very shiny cover.
It is. I'm hypnotizing you right now. Get the Ouija board
I
out.
can't even see it because you're holding it in front of my face.
Batman is stuck in the multiverse. You're probably asking right now, what the heck is the multiverse?
Is what I was asking.
You know, let's just assume that there's all different versions of reality happening at the same time. Like, maybe Lou and I in another universe aren't hosting Facebook Live right now. Maybe we're on,
Maybe in another universe, you don't like chicken.
I'm vegan in another universe.
Wow.
You know? That
Wow.
that exists. So Batman, if you're reading Metal, he's trying to stop like this crazy evil guy that's been behind his life for decades and centuries.
Is it Alfred?
Barbados, the bat god or bat demon or some
Wouldn't
such.
it be so much cooler if it was Alfred?
That's crazy.
Scott Snyder, call me. I have ideas.
Scott, I know you're watching right now, Scott. Call Lou. You could be in her band, The Toilets. So the gist of Batman Lost is he's going through all these different realities that are happening around him, and it's really messing with his brain. So he's going through like these different scenarios, and he's like, wait, this isn't real. This is the multiverse. I need to get out of here. I can't just be stuck here for the rest of my life.
Oh my god, I love that they take the time to draw his stubble.
He's been through a lot. You know, he's got 5 o'clock shadow. So in each one of these scenarios, it's
now
like
he's shaved.
So there's several artists. Yannick Paquette, I think, does one of the arcs, and Jorge Jimenez, who's one of my new favorite artists, also does a part in here. So the gist of it is he's trying to snap out of it so that he doesn't just get stuck in this journey forever for like decades.
Don't you hate when that happens?
That is frightening. I'm not even sure we can show that on Facebook Live.
Yeah.
So we'll see if he gets out. He comes face to face with this guy who's running the show. It's like I am so like it's hard to explain. I love this book, but I'm so confused at the same time. But I feel like Batman is going through it and is confused, so they're making you feel like you're going through what Batman is going through.
That reminds me, did you forget to get Kid Lobotomy for me?
No, we did, and I
then
think
someone took it?
Maybe it's not at my desk.
Someone took my Kid Lobotomy book off the pile of Facebook Live comics.
But you can tell us about it anyway.
Andy wants to know about your tattoo.
This one? No, it's not One Piece. My wife and I have matching tattoos, so that when we hold hands, they say X and O. She has the O.
It's delightful.
We're a delight.
Kid Lobotomy, that is number 2 from Black Mass. This is Peter Milligan and Tess Fowler. It is so good. And if you love weird, like kind of surrealist mind trip kind of comics where the narrator is really unreliable and like nothing is what it seems and just the rules of the universe are just all topsy-turvy, Kid Lobotomy is for you. I love it. This one centers around the idea of there's this artist who is going to be the like artist in residence at Kids Hotel, and shape-shifting and metamorphosis is a really strong theme. One of his buddies at the hotel gets injured and she's like a shapeshifter and she is having trouble like shifting back to herself, and Kafka's metamorphosis is used as a metaphor throughout. So like if you are really into turning into giant insects.
I was laughing at Eric's comment. Every time I watch the show, you talk about lobotomy. It's pretty much true.
What?
We talked about that, the lore. Remember when they were doing the lobotomies, when they went through the eye?
Yeah.
And there was a comic book that happened like the next week where they did that to a character.
Was it kid lobotomy?
No, there was another one.
Oh.
Yeah, it was something else. I don't think I wanted to.
I mean, it's not our fault. It's just
lobotomy was real.
That's the trend now.
It's
I guess.
sad.
Yeah.
It is actually. There's 3 or 4 things in pop culture that have had lobotomies.
Maybe it'll come back in fashion as a treatment.
I hope not.
Yeah, that'd be terrible. In any case, and so we also see a little bit more of Kid wrestling with, like, how his mania sometimes manifests in, like, incestuous feelings for his sister, and, like, his sister's kind of evil and, like, sort of, like, trying to manipulate their dad. Anyway, it's wild. I love it.
Louise.
Yeah. And it always has a really good playlist in the back that you should check out. This one had a lot of Tom Waits. And also the song from Coraline, which I love.
Coraline.
I know.
You heard it here first. On comiXology Live. I didn't even ban anybody today.
Well, I mean, we had that unfortunate Blur Oasis incident.
Better lobotomy than proctology.
Right. Although I feel like we don't practice lobotomizing people anymore, but I feel like you should probably... Like, there are... Proctology is still an important, like, medical field that people... Yeah.
When in doubt, go see a doctor.
Sure.
That's my life advice for you.
I'm not a doctor. There is a great panel in Kid Lobotomy where he's like, don't worry, I went to 1 semester of medical school. And I'm like, yeah.
No.
No.
No. What a show.
Wait, one more.
Oh, really? Okay. It's coming out soon, the movie.
I know. I'm
soon.
So excited.
Soon.
I'm so excited. I won't talk too long. This is Kieran Gillen's first issue of Star Wars. He's taken over this main Star Wars title, and Salvador Larroca is doing the art, and this one picks up after, like, some stuff went down on Jedha, and Luke and Leia are trying to kind of reconvene, sort of reorganize the rebellion, and the bad guys are bad, man. They are just bad. They're trying to figure out how they can, like, continue exploiting Jedha for its minerals, and
I didn't even know Jedha was used in the pre-Force Awakens world. Jedha was where Rey was from, right?
No.
Did it start with a J?
No, Jedha was where in Rogue One, that cool... And then there was that cool, like, battle in the city.
What was the planet where sexy dancing actor Oscar Isaac met the one guy?
The one where Rey's from.
That wasn't Jedha?
No, I don't think it was. You guys, help us.
Where's the intern?
Where's the intern?
Show intern.
What is the planet where Rey's from? Why can't we remember?
We'll figure it out next week.
Oh my gosh. Maybe we need a lobotomy.
What do you think about The Last Jedi? What do you think Rey's parents are?
Oh man, I don't know. I actually wonder if they're even anyone that important.
I think, my theory, if I could just throw it out there, I'm not basing this on any kind of trailer shenanigans that maybe people are hiding from, but I think she's going to end up being Kylo Ren's brother. I think she's a second child of the Solos. The Sola
and
Organa.
Leia just, like, didn't remember giving birth to another child?
Maybe Snoke, like, blocked it out of her head.
Jakku. Thank you, Harry.
Jakku.
Oh, the other J one.
Dang. Thank you.
Yeah. So...
Because in the books, they had twins. The Han and Leia.
Interesting.
And then they had a third child.
Think that... And that would keep in the incest theme.
Well, I mean, they didn't try to kiss in Force Awakens.
No, but I feel like every fan fiction about Kylo Ren is like...
God, can you imagine if New Hope came out in today's world and people wrote all that and then they came out as brother and sister? I mean, I guess we could experience it with Last Jedi.
Although I suspect that most of the fan fiction would have been about Han and Luke.
Could be. Who knows? We'll have to just dig into the internet and see what people are writing about. Into the depths.
Let me tell you, literally any two characters from Star Wars, there is fan fiction about them, like slash fiction about them.
Chewie.
I once found the most horrifying thing ever. It was Anakin, Luke, 3PO.
No, come on. We gotta end the show. This is repulsive, Lou. I'm gonna ban you.
Okay.
How did you just immediately burn your computer after you saw that? The FBI were probably hunting you down after you clicked on that.
All of this is to say that if they exist, someone ships them and has written slash fiction about them on the internet.
Okay, well, we have to throw this computer in the trash. We'll see everybody next time. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Goodbye.